Let the words of my mouth and the meditations of our hearts be truly acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer.
Amen.
So as we read the Bible over the summer, we come to the book of Exodus, and pretty soon we're going to hear about what God does. God encounters people. And we'll hear about Moses, who grew up. So, who is this God? Well, okay. He encounters us. She does. This person. Now, every Sunday we come together. It doesn't seem all that amazing, does it, that we would come together? It's something we do. And we respond to the sermon, whether it's good or awful, with, we believe in God. In parentheses, we might say, who encounters us. Now, not to believe in God seems sort of ridiculous. How could you possibly have this amazing thing called people, this evolution of the human race that has resulted in Zoom, in computerized knowledge, without understanding that, of course, there has to be involution to have evolution. You have to have intelligence in the universe that created all this. I mean, it seems fairly obvious, but the most important thing is that we really wouldn't be here unless God had somehow encountered us and brought us here. This amazing God. Maybe, though we're a little small at times, we look small. You know those people who will tell you, well, how big is your church? As if we're supposed to say, well, we sort of are like Times Square at New Year's. But the thing is, maybe we're doing the important stuff. Maybe responding to God is what everyone needs to do. They just don't know it. So we encounter God because God has encountered us. And we do the important things. Every Sunday, for instance, very important. Thank God we can meet together again. So this God has encountered us now, and we say we believe in Jesus. I think the first person who really believed in Jesus was Rocky, wasn't he? The rock, the first of many stones like us. Amazing person, Peter. Now, as much as I really appreciate Pope Francis, I really do. No. It's not about that. It's about faith. Faith is the rock on which I will build my church. Your faith. Not your spiritual lineage, ushering into the Bishop of Rome. But it is that, it's that faith on which the church is built. And Peter represented that faith. And faith brings hope. I don't know if you remember Thomas Merton. I certainly loved Thomas Merton's works. He says, the soul that hopes in God already belongs to him, and to belong to him is the same as to possess him, since he gives himself completely to those who give themselves to him. He says a lot of beautiful things like that. This one is from No Man is an Island, written in the 50s. I think I'm old, aren't I? We share this glorious heritage. And we've been offered a challenge. Every generation is. And the challenge is put by St. Paul, be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind. We need to live our faith. To meet, to love God. What in the world are we for if we don't love God? To love each other. What are we for if we don't come to love each other? And to represent that is the number one thing about our lives. Regardless of the things that are important to us, and the disagreements we may have over them. We share a glorious heritage, the heritage of Moses and of Peter. Merton says one other thing that I really liked and wanted to share. To live in hope is to live in poverty, having nothing. And yet, if we abandon ourselves to economy of divine providence, we have everything we hope for. Why, what a message for this age, when people are losing so much. We aren't losing anything. We have God.